Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. So it appears that uh, Tyrese Gibson claims that he got Karened and that he got discriminated against. Basically, to make a long story short, I guess he was there doing some shopping at Home Depot. He posted this a little while ago, so I assume it happened earlier today, maybe earlier this morning. Basically, he said he had bought a couple of candy bars, and I guess he picked out what he wanted, and I guess he had to make a run. He left his card with his crew, and I guess the cashier manager wouldn't allow the crew to use it because it was for about $2,000. So I think that's what he said. And basically they FaceTimed him, and basically they let the cashier see that it was him. And basically she said because of certain procedures, you had to have a certain account to do that. And so Tyrese Gibson had to come back. And basically they was there talking for around 16 to 17 minutes. And he was saying, hey, I do this on a regular basis. Why is this a problem now? You know, when you a celebrity like Tyrese Gibson, you have access to different kind of credit cards. He probably gave them a black card, and she saw some Hispanics with it, and basically that just led to, you know, her going into full-fledged Karen. And, you know, he comes there and explains, hey, I was here before, you know, I left them the card, and this has never happened before. I'll be coming to this particular Home Depot for like 10 years. Why are you guys doing this to me now? And, you know, he asked this woman, she looked like she was between 22 to 26. She looked like she was in her early to mid 20s. And basically, she seemed kind of standoffish with him because he kept saying, well, who's the manager? She gave him the manager's first name. And he said, what's his last name? Oh, I'm not going to tell you, which is weird. See, that's what's getting her in trouble. This is what's going to probably get her in trouble. Then he said, what's your name? So she gave him her first name, and he said, what's your last name? Oh, I'm not going to tell you. Another mistake. If a customer wants to know your full name, you have to give it to them, especially if you're in a public place of business. You know, that's just fact. So basically, he was there for basically over 15 minutes explaining what the situation was. And the woman did come across as standoffish, having an attitude, being combative. I think the best way that, you know, basically defuse this situation was just say, you know what, we made a mistake. We're sorry. We apologize. And I think he would have just went on about his way. But she made the situation worse by trying to be combative and standoffish against him. Because at the end of the day, if they've been letting him do it, then, and he's used to that going on, you should have just been like, all right, well, okay. I know at the same time she might have been trying to look out for him and make sure this wasn't somebody running a scam. But at the same time, once she FaceTimed him, that should have been it. And that should have been the end of the story. And I think he mad because he had to come back to the store. Listen, I'm pretty sure she knows who he was. Because pretty much everybody know about those Fast and Furious movies. So if you don't know him as a singer, I'm pretty sure you recognize his face. Because, you know, let's just keep it 100. Everybody knows about those Fast and Furious movies. And he's been in pretty much all of them, except for like maybe 2 of them. Yeah, he's been in pretty much, no. He's been in all of them except for 3 of them. So he's pretty much been in every one after the 3rd one. I don't know if you count Tokyo Drift, but nevertheless. But anyway, nevertheless, she should have knew who he was. Because keep in mind, with social media being part of everyday life, it would have been easy to just Google his name, because he did say he was a celebrity. She could have just said, "Well, who are you?" And he said his name at least three times. At least I heard him say his name 3 times. And you notice when a celebrity starts saying who they are, then they want you to know who they are. And keep in mind, some celebrities have egos if you act like you don't know who they are. So I think that played a pivotal role in it, where he basically was like, "Hey, I got to come back here." So this lady probably, there's a distinct possibility she might lose her job over this, because it got to the point to where it became a scene. And now, basically based off the fact that this got recorded and got posted on social media, now it is a scene. So he feels like, hey, I feel like you being racist towards me. I feel like you trying to Karen me. So there you have it. Like I said, this one probably gonna lose her job. So that's